Welcome everyone. My name is Miss Lana and I work at the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library. And today we're going to be doing an enrichment activity for ages 5 through 11 all about puppetry and script writing. I'm going to show you how to turn a book into a puppet show, which is pretty cool if you ask me. And we're going to create our very own sock puppet. And the supplies that you're going to need to create your sock puppet, there's quite a few of them. You're going to need a sock. You're going to need some red paper, preferably cardstock or construction paper, but you could also just use regular white paper and color it red if you'd like. You're going to need something to use as eyes. So I have two little green buttons here, but if you have googly eyes, that works too, or really anything that's round you could use for your eyes. I'm going to need something to use as a stencil, so I have a couple of different ones so I can play with the sizes. I could use the inside of this as a stencil or the outside, or I could use this as a stencil. And I'll show you what that's for later. You're going to need some glue. Now, if you want to be safe, you can use tacky glue. But the bad thing about tacky glue is that you will have to wait for it to dry to play with it. If you have your parents' permission or your parents' help, you can also use hot glue. But it gets very hot, so you have to be very careful. And the last thing that you need is some yarn. That'll be the puppet's hair. So if you need to take a moment to pause the video and go and grab your supplies, then that now would be a wonderful time. And when I meet you back here, I'm going to show you a puppet show that I did with my coworker Malia based on the story, My Toothbrush is Missing.
Hey, my toothbrush is missing. Have you seen my toothbrush? Where could it be?
Oh, no! You lost your toothbrush? Well, what does your toothbrush look like?
Well, it has bristles.
Bristles. Weird. I feel like I've seen it. Wait a minute, I know. Here is your toothbrush.
That is not my toothbrush.
Are you sure? It looks pretty bristly to me.
Yes, I'm sure. My toothbrush has a long handle.
A long handle. Weird. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Wait a minute, I know. Here is your toothbrush.
That is not my toothbrush.
Are you sure? It has bristles and a long handle. So, what you're saying is that this is not your toothbrush?
Yes. No. That is a hairbrush. Does it look like my teeth have hair? My toothbrush is much smaller and has a red handle.
Red. Weird. Finally, here it is. Here's your toothbrush.
No, that is not my toothbrush.
What? You're joking me. It has bristles and a long handle, and it's red.
That is a paintbrush. My teeth need to be brushed, not painted.
Oh, well, I give up. I've spent enough time looking for your toothbrush.
Okay, well, thanks anyway.
Sheesh. Oh, hey, I have an itch. Oh, I have an itch right there on my back. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? Where is that back scratcher? Ah, there it is. Oh, that feels good. That's weird. My back scratcher has Sally's name on it.
That's not weird. That's my toothbrush.
Whoops. Well, I think it might be time to buy a new toothbrush anyway. You know, you really should change your toothbrush every 3 months. The end!
So I hope you enjoyed that super silly puppet show that we made, but I want to tell you how we did it. Did you know that there's actually a lot of books in our library's collection that are already written in script format? Some of the different ones that you could think of might be Piggy and Elephant from Mo Willems, or like the one that we did today is by the author Jan Thomas. And when you look inside the book, you'll see it's already written in the right format. Now, sometimes if you're going to turn a book into a puppet show, you have to change the characters. So, for example, in this book, there was a bear and a donkey. But we had a bear puppet, but we didn't have a donkey puppet. So we changed the donkey to a goat because we had a goat puppet, and it doesn't really change the story. To create our puppet show, we at the library already had some puppets here. So this little guy, we just happen to already have him. But if you don't have puppets at home, you can make your own, which I'm going to show you how to do today. And all the props that we used today were printed out from the internet and just glued to some popsicle sticks. And then we just held them up like this. Ta-da! It's pretty easy, and I know you can do it. So once you have your hot glue gun plugged up and heated up, or you have your tacky glue ready to go, whichever one you want to use, then it's time to get started. And the first thing you want to do is actually see where everything is going to fall on your sock. So I'm going to put my sock on, bring it all the way to the bottom, make sure I can really fully extend my hand in here, and then kind of do like that. So that's where my hand is going to be, and I just want to make sure that everything is perfect. All right. All right, so there is my puppet. My hair is going to go here, my eyes are going to go here, my nose is going to go here, and then on the inside is going to be my mouth, which I'm going to do last. So you want to kind of remember where your hair is and just kind of hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it with my knuckles just like that while I take my sock off. And then that way I can know exactly where to glue my hair. Now to do your hair, you are going to do it just like this, as much as you want, and then trim it and cut it in half. And then voila, you have some hair. And you're going to glue this to that spot that you saved on your puppet. Okay? And I did that earlier, so if you need to pause the video, then you can, but I already did that on mine. So I am going to show you what it looks like, and we're going to go on to the next step. So here we go. We have our little guy here, little guy or gal, not sure yet what he is, and I'm trying to make sure that I get everything in the right spot. And there's kind of a lot of trial and error when you're doing this. Okay, that looks about right. Okay. And now I'm going to put my two eyes here, right below the hair. So I'm going to use these googly eyes, but you can use whatever kind of eyes that you have. I'm going to use a little green fuzzball as my nose, but you could use anything. It could be a small piece of paper, it could be a button, it could be anything you want it to be. And then probably the hardest part is actually going to be the next part, which is putting in your mouth and making it be in the right position. So I'm going to use this as my stencil, and I'm going to trace it on the red paper. And then I'm going to cut it out. All right, and then you're gonna have your circle and you're gonna put it in half like this. And then we need to put our sock back on so we can figure out where exactly the mouth needs to go inside. I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty cute. Hello. All right, so I'm gonna put him on and I think he looks pretty good. And I'm gonna put my little mouth thing right here like this, just like that. So I'm going to put some glue on him. And again, this is definitely way safer if you use the tacky glue. And ta-da! Hello, my name is Sally. Now, you can make sock puppets a million different ways. And the more sock puppets that you make, the better they'll be. And the more time you put into them, the better they'll be. So today, I showed you how to take a book and turn it into a script. There are lots of books out there that are already written in script format. And if you click the link below, you'll actually be taken to a BiblioCommons list that has a ton of books already written in script format that you could act out, or you could use puppets to act out. You could do it for your younger sister or brother, or you could do it for yourself. Or you could even do it online and do a puppet show and post it online, and that would be super cool. If you decide to make a puppet show, I want to see it. So please get your parents' permission and post it on social media at CMLibrary on Instagram or Facebook. I had so much fun playing with puppets with you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!